everyone, and welcome to Make Ours a Double podcast. I'm Lucy Jane.
And I'm Louise Marie. With our show, literally nothing is off the table.
We talk sex, divorce, motherhood,
And sisterhood.
but not forgetting friendships, relationships, hardships,
And even situationships. This gives us the platform to be real, authentic, and most importantly, raw. So expect lots of laughs, some tears, and a whole lot of love.
We hope you enjoy and just get involved.
We're back, everyone.
Hi.
Sorry, we just didn't know what to say then.
Just had a little bit of stage fright.
Just a little bit stage fright. Why?
I don't know. I think we just both looked
I thought
at
you
each
was going
other.
to
I
introduce
thought you was going to
first.
introduce.
But anyway, we're back.
We're
We
here.
are back.
It's been a busy week for me.
It's been a busy week for you. How has your week been?
Busy. Being back at work. It's
Yeah.
just been. Oh, it's been quite good actually. To be fair,
Have the weddings been pretty good?
they've been epic.
Because I know the last time you got chatted up, remember?
Oh yeah,
you
yeah,
did.
yeah. I think everyone's a bit hungry out there, if you know what I'm saying.
Hungry!
They are.
Well,
hungry eyes.
I hoped everybody would be hungry after lockdown.
They are.
Because
They're
everyone
starving.
was saying...
Ravishing.
What?
Ravishing.
I thought everyone was saying to me, "Oh, Louise,
It's like The Walking Dead.
when you come out of lock, yeah, literally is. When you come out of lockdown, everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, hungry. They're gonna want to meet people, but
They do. No, they
You
are.
know?
It's like it's just a man fest out there.
Oh
I think at the moment.
God.
Well, it is at weddings anyway. But no, they've been pretty epic weddings. Do you think they've had so long to
Yeah.
plan them? Because they've been the one I done the other day had been postponed 3 times, but it was the 4th date. So it
Wow.
was really, really nice.
it's one of them things where it's literally just like, do you know what? Sod it. Let's just do it.
What
Let's
I
get
like,
married.
though, is they'd kept. So rather than lots of other people that I know have just reordered everything with the personalised date on, such a waste of money. All they'd done, scribbled out the first date, wrote the second day over, scribbled out the second date, wrote the third date over, scribbled out the third
Oh my
day, and then it was like,
God.
finally.
So with the wedding I went to a few weeks ago with my friend, she had the same thing. I looked at some things and it said, oh, the 15th. Oh, why are you laughing? Yeah, but I need to be heard.
Okay. Well,
She had some dates
No
where it's
issues
like
there.
the 15th of, I think July it was last year, no, 2020. And there was other things that said September another day, April another day. And I was thinking, oh my God, there's all these things for where she moved them all.
it is crazy for them, to be honest. I don't know how they're keeping it cool. Some of them aren't, but no, it's really, really good. We had the sax walker that was at your
Yay!
party. So welcomed him back to the venue, which was awesome. Get some Ibiza vibes there. So, well, I mean, it was all going well, to be fair. Until
Yeah.
the end of my shift, which, bearing in mind that they're pretty long shifts, so by this point I'm
Oh my
not.
God,
I'm not
what?
so much in an entertaining mood.
Oh God, what happened?
Well, I was putting
Because you must see it all, right?
You do see some odd things, but I could hear that there was 2 people. I was outside in the courtyard, and I could hear that there was 2 people getting cosy,
Oh God.
and I could hear like,
Ah!
like, you know, kissing, and I thought, oh, sloppy drunk kissing.
Oh.
What I thought it was kissing anyway.
Oh no!
Well, it transpired that wasn't what I heard at
What
all.
was it?
In his fingernail.
Where? Like
Well, in a mini.
in the car?
Oh, I thought you meant what
No.
body part.
No, I mean where in the venue?
Just outside, like tucked away.
Oh
But-
no way!
So yeah, I turned around and thought, oh, I'm gonna have to go and ask him, like,
Oh
for
no
the cushion that's
way!
behind them. So I have to
Were
put the
they
cushions
were they
away.
together or had they met each other at the wedding? Do you know if they were
I
sitting?
don't actually know.
Wow.
I'm not actually sure. I don't think. I think they were together. I'm almost positive. Now I say that now, reflecting back, that they were together at the wedding.
But still.
But you think there's a lot of parents out there, I suppose, that they haven't even had a date night in a year and a half because of homeschooling and.
What? So you choose someone's wedding to get
Well,
fingered at?
Yeah. But the hilarious thing was because at the end of the night, loads of people came out and like walked over, and they were like, they had walked into it basically.
So they saw it as well.
They were like, well, I don't know whether they saw it or just saw them kiss him. Because
Oh,
obviously it wasn't
God.
that obvious.
Because
to be fair.
how can you hide that you're
Well, she
fingering
had-
someone with
she
a
had a-
dress?
I think she was kind of like just sat on his hand. kind of
Oh
thing.
right, okay.
So it wasn't that obvious to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
And you've got to think I was probably the only sober person there to notice that.
To notice it, yeah.
But yeah, they like walked in. Obviously, they had their tongues down each other's throat, and all these people like, oh, awkward, way like this, and it was just like, oh, so
maybe they weren't together if people are going, way.
Well, I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Because people go way when it's like, oh, go on, lad. Yeah, well done, you.
No,
do you know what I mean?
I think they were together,
right?
And I don't think she liked that.
Everyone was egging,
public kind of display of affection. I don't think she.
I don't love the public display of affection, but finger me outside.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a fan of PDA myself.
Yeah, let's talk about PDA.
I mean,
so have you had any experiences with PDA?
In my last relationship, I mean, it got extreme. Where like, not that we were displaying our affection in public, to the point where he hated it so much.
Oh, okay, yeah. He wouldn't even hold your hand.
Yeah, he hated it so much, he wouldn't even hold my hand.
And then you feel like you're two mates out.
Yeah.
That's
so then,
far.
like, we're walking together and he wouldn't even hold my hand.
Yeah.
Or wouldn't even put his arm around me. Yeah. And it became a bit of a running joke.
Yeah, I can remember.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
that he wouldn't even do that. So
it's nice to feel like someone's girlfriend.
Yeah.
I just think, like with everything, there's a balance.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
So we always used to walk side by side like we were friends.
No. Hand in hand
for many years, and do you know what I mean? So it was the other way, where
too far.
And not saying I like PDA, but you kind of like people.
Just a feel of it.
You like people to kind of know that person's yours.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? You're with that person.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
There's little discreet squeezes of the balm and things like but not. You know, it's done discreetly and it's a balance. I mean,
I did go on a date with this guy once before. Oh, jeez. So it was the first time I'd seen him. We met in Marbella on holiday, like years ago. Kind of kept in touch. And then he played football, so he was like moving left, right and centre. Then he came back to the UK and he was like, oh, I want to meet you. So I met him in London. And so I hadn't seen him for about 2 years. Properly, since the holiday, and then when we were going, I met him at Stratford, and we were going up the escalators at Stratford. He just kept putting his hands in my hair.
Oh.
He kept putting his hands in my hair, like giving me like a scalp massage.
Did you say I'm a hairdresser?
No, it's like giving me. I thought I had my afro out, and I thought you're going to hurt me because it's knotty. Oh. So literally, I had my hair all big and afro, and he was like putting his hands through my hair.
You needed that volume, did you?
No, I didn't. And then I thought, well, I you know, my hair hasn't been washed for a few days, so I can't guarantee.
There's no way I put my
fingers in your hair. It just had all my oils in it, so I thought, right, okay. So I thought, stop doing that. Everyone was looking, and I was like,
did you say anything?
I said, yeah. I went, don't do that.
Did you?
Yeah, I said, don't do that. And he was like,
his microphone is flipping and flopping.
He was like, oh, okay. But then later on, he'd done it again. And it's almost like he wanted people to know that
he was proud.
We were together, like we weren't together. We just kind of met up. It wasn't like a thing. So yeah. So I don't like PDA. Extreme PDA.
You just like.
But I like the odd little touches here and there. I don't want to be stogging off someone's face in the middle of you know. But
if your mum's sitting opposite you at the dinner table, you
but coming from a relationship where I never had it, and it was an issue.
You need.
I need it.
You know that you need something.
Yeah. What about you?
I don't think I've got any mega stories. To be fair, do you know what? I think I went from one extreme to the other. I went from relationship number one. I mean, we'd hold hands. Hold hands, but there was very, very little PDA, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But even personally, not in public. I mean, I think back, and now it's not a big thing, but never even put a kiss on the end of a message.
Yeah.
So there was no difference between a message to
me, you and to someone else,
a message to a mate. Which, my God, in hindsight, that's not a big thing, but at the time, it just bothered me. And then I went from that to being in a relationship with someone who was so full on and wanted to give me like 5 kisses at the end of each message, and then out, wouldn't think twice of just grabbing me and kissing me wherever we were. There was no filter. There was literally no filter. And it was never anything extreme like tongues or like anything sexual. It was just holding hands, a little grope, and a
How
kiss.
did you feel about
like
that?
it.
Didn't like it?
No, I didn't like it. No. I don't mind holding hands.
Yeah.
And a little cheeky, grab my arse. I always like that saying, hold the door open for me, but grab my arse as I walk through.
Yeah. That's good.
Anything like that, I'm up for. But not, I don't know, there's just certain people in my life that haven't really seen that side of me. So to stand there snogging somebody, that's
exactly how I feel.
It's like if even you, who I'm dead close to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get me wrong, snog someone in front of you, no biggie. But I don't know.
If I had someone sitting at my dinner table with my family, frog in the throat. Why does that frog keep coming back?
You keep making me laugh.
We've had honestly, before we done this podcast, we've been in hysterics. I don't even know how we've been able to record it.
Well,
hence the reason why we were giggling at the
our
start.
Our introduction wasn't exactly professional.
Wasn't very professional. Sorry, guys, but that's just how it is.
We're rolling.
We just keep it moving. We're real. We're authentic.
Got the frog to deal with.
But yeah, like I was saying, if we were sitting at my dinner table and I had somebody, there and they were stogging my face off, my mum would be like, "Ooh. Excuse me," like, do you know what I mean?
What'd your dad say?
My dad would go, "A bit much, isn't it?" I can imagine he'd go, "Oh, that's a bit much," because I don't come from a family where my mum and dad are like that.
No,
at all.
No,
my mum and dad, I mean, they're happily married. They've been married 40 years. It's worked for them.
And your brother and sister say then, if your dad walked past your mum, pull that face expression. What would you do if your dad walked past your mum and grab their bum?
My mum would go, "Oh, what are you doing?" She'd say. I'd go, "Dad."
If she bent over to get something out of the oven and he gave it a little,
I'd go, "What are you doing, Dad?" I literally go, "What are you doing?"
That's so funny.
Yeah, no, they just wouldn't do that. They just would not do that. Your mum and dad wouldn't do that, would they?
Yeah. No, I mean sometimes I've seen them, have a little kiss or a cuddle, but
Oh, my mum and dad don't even do that.
Very, very rare. I mean, I say cuddle. That might be pushing that a bit, to be honest. Growing up, when I was younger, Mum would sort of, sort of sit on his lap. And
I can't even remember how my mum and dad, they've not changed.
Maybe have a kiss and a cuddle, but no, like now, yeah.
They've not changed, my mum and dad, from...
They'll hold hands. My mum and dad will always hold hands wherever they go.
Oh no, my mum and dad don't.
It's funny, isn't it?
My mum links my dad because she needs help with her knee. She needs help when she's walking because she's hobbling around because of her knee. But that doesn't mean to... That's one extreme to the other, isn't it? Yeah. Like my mum and dad have been married 40 years. They're happily married.
I mean, they never kiss.
No, and it's worked for them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I mean, obviously they must have... When I was growing up, they must have been lovey-dovey because they were young then. Do you know what I mean? But as time's gone on, I've just never seen it.
Anything to do with, obviously, when they were young and they first started dating. Sorry, this is well off topic, but I just find it quite interesting. So when they first started dating, it wasn't that common for a black man and a white woman to be seen in public, going on dates, dinners,
believe it or not,
Do you think that's anything to do with it, or probably just nothing to do with it? It's just their
No, I don't know. I just think my mum's was a prude.
Yeah.
If you know what.
Was she frigid?
If you know what I mean.
Not that frigid. She's got 3 kids.
Yeah, exactly. So they were 15 when they first got together.
Yes, I know.
And
so young.
Life
was so different.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it did because, she sort of hid him away. Because those were the times, regardless of what anyone says, those were the times. Yeah. Anyone in that situation, I know loads of other people that their friends, were in those situations.
Shocked.
And she was 21 when she took him home. Obviously, my dad was welcomed with open arms. You know what I mean? But it was just
in the family.
Yeah, in the family.
Yes, I'm talking in public.
Yeah, it was just how it was. But maybe they were sort of taught to be hidden away.
Well,
I don't
Janet, feed back to us because I'm actually intrigued on that.
Oh my God, do we want her on the show?
Well, yeah, I'd have both the mums on the show.
Oh yeah, that would be a laugh. We should do one day.
We do keep getting asked.
We do keep getting asked. Yeah, that would be a laugh. But no, going back to PDA.
Sorry, the frog.
I don't mind it, even though my mum and dad don't do it.
So it's not necessarily what you've learned or what you've come from, is it? It's just I think it's so personal.
Yeah.
And what always surprises me is when, like, say you know someone quite well, and then they're in a relationship and you'll see them with their partner and it's the first time you've ever seen them with their partner, even if they've been with that person for years and years, you just maybe haven't been in their home or haven't been anywhere with him as well, or her, and they can be like as cold as ice, really stern, and then with their partner they're like a little puppy dog, and it's like, what? That always surprises me, and I have to say something. I'm like, who even are you?
Or it's the other way around, where they are so like playful and fun and bubbly, and then when they're with their partner, they're cold as ice.
Never seen that. Never seen it that way around.
Yeah. I mean, I know people actually that, you know, who have got partners, and when they're with them, it's like they're joint to the hip, and they're like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Come dance." No, I can't leave him. Oh, do you know what I mean? So then there's, I guess, I know that's not PDA as such, but then there's that side of it where it's like,
to babysit your partner.
Yeah, can't bear that. Absolutely can't bear that.
If I was to go to a party with somebody, you know, if anyone wanted to ask me to a party.
I was going to say about the amount of offers that me and you have had just lately, but that's another subject.
Well, yeah, no, while we're talking about it, you've had quite a busy week with messages and things, haven't you? Why are you laughing? She's laughing.
Oh, God.
She's in denial.
No, I'm not in denial.
You know, you're a single woman, and I mean, even think to when we went kayaking.
Yeah.
Even the kayak guy.
Oh, he was chatting us up, weren't he?
Well chatting us up.
Well chatting us up. We only wanted to hire a kayak.
Well, we did get it for 10 quid instead of 40.
We did. So, yeah,
And we parked for free.
We did.
And I stole his
the little iPhone thing.
Waterproof phone holder, which I could have done with my...
I tell you, flutter your eyelashes a little bit, girls, and you can get anything.
Even flutter her eyelashes.
No, I know, but
we just rocked up.
But the thing is, I always say this though.
That was nice. That was a nice little compliment, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And
nice.
yeah, like, you know, there's a few people out there that have sort of, you know, been getting in touch with me and stuff. But as much as I love that, like we said before, I mean, it's quantity, yes.
You've got the quantity, yeah.
Quality, and I don't mean this in a bad way, is it what I'm looking for?
No.
Not always.
No.
Not always.
No,
so that number could go from 10 to 1.
Yeah.
Or 10 to 0.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It doesn't matter how many people you've got messaging you, or even if it's just one person and lots of those messages. If it's not the right person, it's no better than none.
But you've been the same as well. We both have had a bit of a, surprisingly, like I know,
but I don't even know where they come from.
Yeah, and I've been like, oh my God, like what? And then you've been like, oh my God, me too. Like, yeah, so elaborate or not elaborate? What do you reckon?
Not elaborate.
Go on then. Come on.
I said not.
No, but talk about it a little bit more then.
Oh, you're just dying to get stuff out of me, aren't you?
Always.
Oh my God. No, I just think, you know, I'm always surprised at the type of people or the person.
So am I. Not for me, for you.
You know, I think to myself, you know, I walk into certain situations and come out of them and think, how did that even happen? I'm not talking sexual at all here. I'm just talking like chat ups and stuff. How does that even happen?
I honestly don't know.
I guess I prefer it like that than, you know, with the dating sites and, you know, I'm
still
not on any of them.
Yeah, but you walk into it like somebody comes round and fixes a gate or something, and then, you know, they're like, oh, can I take you out?
Basically,
literally, that is how it happens, isn't it? Lucy's the sort of person. Lucy's the sort of person that goes into a supermarket when people say you're never going to meet your husband in a supermarket, and there she is, probably meeting them, you know, by the fruit and veg.
Say, girls and guys, if you want to pull, go and do your supermarket shop. Like, honestly, if ever I'm in a supermarket, normally without the children.
Yeah.
Usually when I've got the children, it's a slight put off.
Doesn't matter what type. Are we saying we're going to Marks and Sparks for this, or we're going to Aldi?
Aldi a couple of times, Sainsbury's a few times. Sainsbury's is a
What do you do then to make them want to chat you up?
I think it's when I'm down the cucumber aisle. Or the marrow. Or the aubergine.
The aubergine. Has to be the aubergine. Oh my God. Aubergine. Tomato. God, no, it's aubergine, isn't it?
Aubergine. I think it might be.
It's aubergine. It's not aubergine. It's aubergine.
How do you spell it?
A-U, but it's not pronounced like that.
Okay.
It's like pronouncing something with a silent letter, P. Psychology. You don't say psychology. Do you know what I mean? So
there probably is a type of psychology on puss, isn't there?
Well, I don't know. Is there? Is there?
No, seriously, supermarkets are a good place to just, I don't know, have people chat you up. Maybe that's like the older single men I find.
What, that are reaching for the cumbers?
They're reaching for the cherry.
They're reaching for the cucumbers, and they're going, "All right, darling." They're reaching for the size that they think they are, and then makes you look over and it's like...
There was one that's like a 10-minute conversation over gluten-free sausage rolls in Aldi.
Oh my, they actually do gluten-free sausage rolls in there?
They did, this was like in lockdown. Do you remember me talking to you about that?
No.
Oh, it was really bizarre. Yeah, and he was like, oh, do you do your shop on the same day every week? And I was like, oh no.
Gluten-free.
Not anymore.
Can you see the pun, guys? Gluten-free sausage rolls. Gluten-free sausage rolls,
We want all the gluten.
There weren't a gluten-free carrot cake. It was a gluten-free sausage roll, I tell you. But that brings me to... I know we're laughing at all of this, but that brings me to... you know, I know we're saying we've got quantity and blah, 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 but maybe it's time to get ready for... Have you heard of cuffing season?
Eh?
Cuffing season.
Oh god, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
Cuffing.
So basically,
cuffing. This is sexual. Isn't it?
No. I heard this literally.
Where did you hear this, Louise?
Today.
Who did you hear it from?
Today, on the day we're recording the podcast. Today, the person that's listening out there will know that they've told me this, and they're probably smiling right now.
Okay.
Yes, it's you I'm talking about. They told me this today, and I was like.
Did you want to elaborate? Did you want to tell us more?
No, don't. No, of course I do. So basically, I thought cuffing was like, you know, some kind of sexual thing, or like handcuffs, or, you know, that kind of thing.
It sounds like something
but
bondage.
No, yeah, I know, but it's not.
Okay.
Basically, cuffing season is when single people.
Oh.
I know, but my ears are like the ting. Single people find somebody to kind of be with for the months of October right through to just before Valentine's Day.
No!
So why the name cuffing? I don't know.
Have you been cuffed before, Louise?
No. I don't think I have I?
Oh, that's a long
October
time.
through to just before Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Like
so that's when you find somebody, I guess like a buddy or something. You don't call it a
someone
thing
you settle with,
because it's the winter months, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's the winter
months.
months.
Just buddy up with for 5 months.
Because we all say, "Oh, the winter's coming. I could do with somebody." Don't we? We all say that.
Have some good food with.
Yeah.
Watch Netflix. Watch
So find somebody for the months of October right through to February. But get rid of them before the 14th.
So we've got like 2 months to find somebody to cuff with.
No, what are we? August. Oh my god. Yeah.
But
God, we are.
Got like that 10 weeks.
God, I better get these people that I've dissed from the old list back again.
From the list, I like that.
God, I better get them back again.
That's a podcast title in itself, isn't it?
Yeah,
Diss from the list.
that is Diss from the list.
There we go.
But it needs to be from October through to just before Valentine's Day. Otherwise, you get drawn into getting them a Valentine's Day gift.
Oh, about Christmas? Or do you just dump them for a few weeks?
Oh yeah, I didn't say Christmas.
Thought about that. Whoever this person was hasn't elaborated enough for my.
But I guess you don't.
Well, when it's a buddy, you don't really do things over Christmas together anyway.
No, because it's like if
you don't know each other's families.
Exactly. And if they get you something, it's probably like, oh,
it's a bit of a situationship, really.
It is a situationship, but we don't want you to get into a situationship.
No.
It needs to be. Will you be my cuffing partner? I think. Will you be my?
Should we see? Should we put that to the test and see what comeback?
Do you know what? We'll write it on the Instagram.
Who wants to be our cuffing partner?
Lucy's looking for a cuffing partner.
I am not looking for a cuffing partner.
Hell, I'm looking for a cuffing partner. And you might not be, but I am. Jesus.
No, you're not looking for a cuffing partner. You're looking for a partner.
2 months to find a partner ain't happening, mate. Cuffing partner will do. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You put down that I've got 2 months to find somebody. Trust, cuffing partner will do.
But you don't have to have somebody from the months of October to
Google
February.
says you do. Google says you do.
So then come February, you're like, see ya, spring's here.
See you won't want to be your bear. I'm off to find my hubby.
See you wouldn't want to be ya.
Thanks for the late nights and the cosy nights and the cosy spoons, but see ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Oh, I just don't think I can live this life, Louise. I just don't think I can live it.
I'm getting used to it.
Louise just chipped her teeth on the microphone.
Sorry, Buzz, just knocked my tooth on the microphone.
Your mouth bigger than you thought.
I'm getting used to just living like this.
God, it's just,
but cuffing season is something I've never done before.
It's so like 21st century.
But in an ideal situation, let's face it, I don't want to be doing cuffing season. But if all else fails,
yeah. I mean, if it's nothing, or
cuffing season. Yeah.
If it's nothing or cuffing.
Oh my God, love that.
Word.
Yeah.
Nothing or cuffing. I think I'd choose nothing.
I think you'd choose cuffing. That's bullshit.
I wouldn't. I'd choose nothing.
Mate, I
know myself.
And I know you too. And I know you'd choose cuffing. What, you'd go the whole winter?
Well, no, I'm not saying I wouldn't go the whole winter.
No, I'm saying cuffing is, so October through to February.
You have like bits and pieces, can't you?
Listen, October.
It's the same old person all the whole time.
But it's just a friend or a buddy to have over. The weeks go by so quickly. Trust me, I know you'd want a cuffing buddy.
I think I'd go for nothing.
Bullshit.
I am so lonely. That's
I'm
me.
so lonely. I have nobody. Now I think I'd choose cuffing.
I know you'd choose
straight
cuffing.
Up. Yeah,
Those
what miss out on the opportunity of cuddles, having somebody to watch like TV with.
I don't want someone to watch telly with.
Okay, maybe not watch telly with, but maybe that's a bit broad. But like, but not like watch telly with, but somebody to just do stuff with.
Yeah, but then I'd just rather have. Oh, I don't know. I'm in that funny old place, and I don't know.
No,
I'm overthinking. I'm getting all serious.
You are. I think you'd like a cuffing season. I think you'd like that.
I think my idea of cuffing is a bit different to cuffing.
No, I'm talking about buddy season. I think you're talking about cuff me up, please.
Cuff me up.
Cuff me up. But in actual fact, I mean, has anybody else heard of cuffing season? Because I hadn't until today.
I genuinely thought you was going to talk about some weird sexual thing. No,
but I hadn't heard of it until today.
Cuffing.
And I quite like the sound of it.
Yeah, no, it does sound, and it does sound appealing. And so many people I know, it gets to those winter months, and they all start talking about suddenly needing somebody to do stuff with.
Yeah,
So
or like,
weird.
the winter months. I need somebody, just to cuddle up with. Everyone says that, don't they?
Yeah, and like, it's Christmas. I can't be single at Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on my own at Christmas.
Do you know what? Being single at
I
Christmas is great.
With someone. I want to go Christmas shopping with someone.
I love being single at Christmas. I'm not saying love being single at Christmas, but you haven't got to think about buying somebody anything. You haven't got to worry about going to theirs on Christmas Day or their parents on Christmas Day. Do you know what I mean? You haven't got to worry about all that stuff. I stay with my family and have a good day. Showing now, April 31st. The in-laws. The in-laws. Yeah, I was always with my family, even when I was in a relationship.
You're going to find that really, really hard, sharing it again, aren't you?
It's no compromise.
Louise!
No, I'm joking. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well, if you're cuffing, you don't need to worry about it.
Exactly, you don't.
I think I just, lost half of my mouthful of saliva down this microphone.
Christmas is big though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? For relationships, and I'm not one to... I love being with my family, and I know everybody loves being with their family, but I love being with my family.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. And the thought of being somewhere else on Christmas Day, I've never been anywhere else on Christmas Day, ever.
I don't know how I'm going to, for me moving forward, I just think, like, I don't know why we're talking about Christmas, but...
Or on the subject.
Cuffing and all that. Yeah, that'd just be me and the girls, that's it, Christmas. And maybe my parents when they're about, but I could never imagine spending Christmas Day, romantically.
Yeah.
I'm talking romantically, with someone, or with their family. Nah, done that. No way. You can take your family, you can shove it up your arse. I'm sorry, but unless your family are epic, which, let's face it, everyone seems to have issues.
You don't want another family. No way.
No.
No, definitely not. And ding, 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 ding.
What? Oh my God.
We are out of time.
We're getting a lift home any minute.
I know, we are out of...
a little toot toot.
Beep, beep. So we are out of time, everyone. But be sure to interact with us on our Instagram, because I'm going to write some things on there.
Yeah, come on.
And
speak up, people.
Yeah, and just see...
What are your thoughts on cuffing? Firstly,
exactly,
because we want to know about your winter romances. I definitely want to hear about that, definitely. And but always get in touch with us, guys. If there's anything else you feel like we need to talk about as we keep the show moving, just get in touch and let us know. But until next time, people. The Louise Show. Oh, sorry, I mean...
who's using? It's the Louise Show. It's the Louise Show.
It's actually, make ours a double.
Because a single won't do.